Take a walk into any store and you are bombarded by Halloween candy. It's everywhere and it's going to be in your house for a long, long time, if it's not already, right? So today, registered dietitian Tiffany Backus is here with tips on how to keep things healthy throughout the Halloween season. I tell you, Tiffany, yes, I am the worst at buying the candy that I like because I know it's going to sit there and I know I'm going to snack for the next month.
Halloween is such a fun time of year. There's so many fun activities you can do with the family. There's carving pumpkins, there's getting costumes, decorating the house, school parties, and of course our favorite,
candy.
Trick-or-treating candy, right? And there's so many tempting candies out there. So we always feel like, can we make healthy choices and enjoy the holiday at the same time?
You almost feel like you can't, like there's no way.
You feel like you can't, but I've got some great holiday survival tips.
Perfect.
For today. So we're going to start right here. First of all, the school parties are coming up. You know, Halloween's just a couple weeks away. So what we want to look at as for school parties is a lot of the schools are now requesting the kids bring in store-bought items. So what we're looking here is some popcorn. We've got some delicious, actually they taste really good and they're very festive pumpkin cookies and dark chocolate graham crackers.
So these are things that you recommend, and why do you recommend them bringing them into the schools?
You know, we've got, well, number one, we've got the popcorn, which is more of a fibrous snack, which is great for nutrient density.
And it's got to be all natural, right?
It's
I mean,
natural.
Do they put
This
anything
is plain
in it?
Air pop. No, it's good. It tastes great. And then we have the cookies, and they're non-hydrogenated fats, no high fructose corn syrup. And what I love about these three items, too, is that they're nut-free. So a lot of the schools now, because of food allergies and food intolerances, they request nut-free.
Right.
So then, of course, we've got some home parties, and you can be a little more creative. With this, you can make these little chocolate pretzels that I made, and one of my favorite recipes now, this is really fun to make. This is this is dark chocolate nut cherry clusters. So what's great about them, again, it's got the flavonoids in the chocolate, the antioxidant properties, and again, a really healthy treat that you can give the adults and the kids.
And you can hide anything with chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you could have chocolate vitamins. And the kids would eat it.
It tastes really good. So now we're going to move into trick-or-treating because we've got two different buckets here, and I want you just to kind of pay attention. We've got Baby Ruth, we've got some gummy candies in this bucket, and then of course in this bucket we've got some chips, we've got different candies that are more dark chocolate. Now the reason why I want to talk about the two different ones is this one, if you notice, Babe Ruth is now made with high fructose corn syrup, which is one of the ingredients that we were talking about. More processed. The gummy candies stick to the kids' teeth, so that promotes tooth decay. So we're really looking at the best interest for our kids.
So this is the bad bucket.
This is the bad bucket. So let's talk about substituting for these candies. Now, of course, you can still have fun, and they still taste really good, too.
Right, I see chocolate in there.
Yeah, you got chocolate in there.
That.
You've got little Luna bars in there, and then we've got some bags of chips in there, and you can do some bags of pretzels. And believe it or not, what's great about this is you can take it to the kids' school lunch boxes the next day, and they can have it at school. So it's great little
Now, why
treat.
do you think these little chocolates are better than the Babe Ruth?
Well, the dark chocolate, of course, has more of the flavonoids, okay? It's less processed, a lot less sugar in it. So, of course, we're looking for, again, healthier, more promoting, you know, healthy bodies for the kids.
Okay.
So let's move on to one other thing that I wanted to talk about. The little kids don't eat all this candy.
Right.
So what's fun for little kids is these little treats here that aren't candy, but little toys.
Oh,
Tattoos.
my 5-year-old, he loves
They love
toys.
it.
And Look at these little guys.
And you know what? You know what these are? Silly bands.
Silly bands.
Those little bracelets. And you know what? There's Halloween-themed, you know, silly bands. So those are fun little bracelets for the little kids, too.
So that's a great idea. So even if you have a choice, and you can get this stuff like at the 99-cent store or dollar store, any place. And then you can give them an option to choose.
Yeah, and kids love that. I mean, they love to pick through the bucket and pick out a little toy. It's so much fun for them.
Well, I know you have some other tips, and we'll go ahead and see if we can pull up the graphic that we have on the screen. Yes. Okay, just tell me, what are the other tips that we should be aware of?
Number one, before you go trick-or-treating, both the adults and the kids should have a nutritious dinner before they go out. Okay. And the reason for that is if we get some protein, get some carbohydrates, and get some fat in there, then it satiates the body. And guess what? When you're trick-or-treating, you're not up to eat the little candies on the way to each house.
Right.
So you
That's important for the kids, but it's also important for the adults.
And you want to stay well hydrated.
That's
exactly. So you also want to stay well hydrated because, again, drinking the water keeps your body satiated, hydrated, and of course that helps satiate the body as well.
Perfect. Tiffany, thank you very much. Hopefully you guys were able to write some of this stuff down, but we're going to have the do's and don'ts on our website so that you can actually have a healthy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Tiff. Happy Halloween.